Hello, I'm Austin Town, and welcome to the Bottlecap Brigade, the best D&D campaign you'll ever encounter. We're the live stream that gets drunk, talks about D&D, but doesn't play it right. That's right. The rules are just like a tough act. They're both hard for us to follow.
Oh, Austin.
That's the best one I've heard so far.
Thank you. I went for a dad joke direction. I find that that's maybe my bread and butter, and I should just stick to it. That's just how it is. Well, let's introduce the Bottlecap crew. Our first player is a stand-up citizen, even when he's sitting down. It's Taylor Hawker as Togu. I think that one wasn't as funny. Next is someone who holds the record for the longest anyone has ever watched a Richard Simmons workout video. It's Sam Gates as Ong.
He wasn't working out.
I would like to challenge you.
Richard Simmons is my boy. So. Hell yeah.
I have an obsession with this question. Can she die every session? It's Janelle Christine as Tayuya.
We'll fucking see.
That was so good.
See.
Aw, man, do you guys smell tuna? It's Joe Fritz as Dax Legendary.
Tuna!
Oh, that one got me off guard.
Oh, man, summer is here. Have no fear, unless your fear is of creepy guys with toe fungus problems. It's Austin Von Johnson as Eris.
On Von Johnson.
On Von Johnson. On Von John.
I don't wear flip-flops.
That's dangerous. And you always have that one friend that seems really nice, but when you have a sleepover, she sneaks into your kitchen at night and eats all your Pop-Tarts. It's Miranda Haykill-Palacio as Jolie.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
And I bet you leave the crust on the counter, too. Huh?
Oh, no, that's the only thing I eat. I only eat the crust.
She doesn't even put them in the toaster.
No.
Like, she's like, they're not even as enjoyable as they could be.
It's
Would
just
it be
the
so
crumbs from the bottom of the pop. The pop
Would it be so funny if, like, Andrew loved the inside of the Pop-Tart and just thought there was some fairy eating the crust off of the Pop-Tart? It's like, it's on the counter again!
Right there.
Beautiful marriage.
Oh my gosh. All right, well, that is the Bottlecap crew. Taylor, do you have anything you want to say?
Hit it.
All right.
Oh shit.
It has an intro.
Ooh, yeah, it's drama.
Dad?
To Patreon or not to Patreon? That is the question. Whether it's nobler in the mind to offer things of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing with D&D, end them. To subscribe. To donate. Maybe more. And with your donation, we end the heartache and the 1,000 natural shocks that our livers are heir to. It's consumption devoutly to be wished, to make death-saving throws, to succeed, to fail, to nat 20, perchance to dream. Ah, there lies the rub.
Is anyone else's penis erect?
For in that game, what dreams may come when we have shuffled from this mortal call into the world of Magna, and tieflings, and kitsunes, and goliaths, and goblins, ganassis, and gnomes, must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the name, changes, and severed dicks of this brigade of friends? Subscribe on Patreon for more content like this. Thank you.
Wow. Come on. That was amazing. I mean, wow.
I think the assist to Joe Fritz, please. You couldn't have done better.
Bless you.
I think that might be the best marketing that's ever happened.
Totally.
Two, and just as an aside, I'd like to throw a huge thanks to Dice Envy. We are officially an affiliate of Dice Envy, which if you're not familiar with their dice, they are actually fucking super cool. They have like wooden ones and like glass ones and like
That's
fucking metal ones and shit, and they're all
Stone.
stone
Basically,
shit.
any sort of dice you can imagine.
Yeah,
They got it all.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there's a link down. If you look down there, there's a link. It's a Bitly link because we don't have our custom link yet. But if you click on that link and you're gonna like buy some dice for like me or like whatever,
Father's Day is coming up.
yeah,
Yeah.
we would love it, and they would love it, and we'd love you, and then it'll get weird. So
I'm not a father, but I could be a father.
For some Dice Envy dice.
some Dice
I can
Envy
be whatever
dice.
you want me to be.
Exactly. Send dice
Fair
to
enough.
our OnlyFans.
Yeah. Well, guys, without further ado, let's score some bottle caps. Cheers, everyone. Let's do this thing.
also, hey, comment below if you like how we sound right now.
Yeah, wow.
It sounds way less bad.
No, it's, yeah. Oh, yeah, I also want to apologize for last session, which sounded and looked horrible. But this session at least sounds incredible.
Yes.
Thanks to Sam Gates right here.
I didn't do anything.
It looks above average.
Our last
too.
session was sick though. Sorry for whoever couldn't really listen to it.
It was a big battle, too. So
Can I
maybe
plug
it's time
two other things really quick?
I
Sorry.
guess. No, it's a good time.
First one, we launched our website. This is just more for us. Our website is live. And two, this is going to be the first, we've gotten a couple of requests, and this is going to be the first episode that we're going to be up on Spotify, iHeart, like anywhere that you listen to podcasts.
Wow.
Excellent.
So that's
Awesome.
going to be dope as
It's a good time for the sound to sound good.
Yes.
Sound to sound.
Yes.
Sound to sound.
Driving to work, listen to us. Do some crazy shit. Driving
Yeah.
home from work, listen to us.
All right, guys. Well, welcome to episode 22. A trickster, a charmer. Is there any reward if there is no risk? Does your food taste better because you earned it? Will you feel stronger by breaking down your muscles? Such is the law of things and the law of the world. What you put in, you will get out. Despite all their fears, concerns, doubts, and painful realizations, our group moved forward and confronted the shadow of Griald, the most fearsome and powerful foe they have encountered yet. With all their strength combined, they managed to defeat it and the overwhelming inner doubts that the enemy presented in front of them. After defeating the Shadow of Griald and the Butterfly Queen that both rested within the Temple of the Sandstorm Ancients, which is, I named it that just for you guys. Sandstorm's in the name.
Yes.
A once sacred place of worship for the spirit of the desert, now in ruins and buried in a mountain of sand. It makes a weird sound every once in a while. I just thought you should know.
weird.
Anyway, most our group had either glided, climbed, fallen, or tumbled down the giant mass of sand and clay with little negative effects. That is, except for Togu the Abandoner, as is the name he is known by throughout the lands. Togu the Abandoner, despite his best efforts and abilities, was unable to land his biggest trick yet, surfing down the mountainside. And tumbled down the 1 mile long dune of sand.
A mile.
Wary from the battle with the shadow and the exploration through the ancient temple, his consciousness faded to blackness. Deep in his mind, he fought the throes of death, back and forth until all hope seemed lost. Then, with his unstable body about to deliver him to the gates of the afterlife, he found the willpower to return to the world of Magna, and his soul remained within.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Eris flew down the great ancient temple nest and landed near Togu's body as night descended around them. Eris found his body shift and transform as he turned into a small blue feline, the curse of the werecat still very prominent upon him. Having no way to assist Togu in his time of need, and with a massive cascade of sand pouring down the side of the mountain, Eris was forced to resort to the best plan he could think of. Urinate on Togu's face, mouth, and eyes, and run away, with the hope of tracking the smell at a later time.
I totally forgot that.
Jolie Ong Tak into Yuya. You reach the base of the great ancient temple and see the sand starting to slow its descent behind you and come to a halt. You feel safe, and the adrenaline is starting to waver in your veins. It's the first time you feel like you can take a break, with the exception of knowing the whereabouts of your two friends. The darkness has taken over the sky, and the same concerning feeling of the desert night hits you. It'll be cold soon, desperately cold. And the desert is not safe at any time, and certainly not at night. Ong, you slowly lower Jolie and Tack to the ground and shake off the muscles, your biceps traps, and your triceps, having just carried both of them down a 2-mile rock climbing session.
Good thing you guys are light.
Tack, I believe you're unconscious, but alive. All right.
Can I flick him like in the belly to do some CPR? Just
I
like
lost
little
half of
flick.
my
We're gonna do a medicine check. The
Yeah.
first roll is a medicine check. That
All right,
begins the
medicine
game.
check. I don't even know what my.
I can.
You
Fucking
caused him
sad.
internal bleeding.
Yeah.
Jolie, just let me.
If you are you okay?
I've been working on a
All right,
technique.
all right.
We're
like
gonna
when
see
SpongeBob
exactly
learns to
how well
drive.
it goes here.
He learned it on the high seas.
I'm gonna start casting prayer of healing anyway.
Oh, SpongeBob.
I got
why?
a 10. I got a 10.
Well, you didn't kill me.
Yeah,
You got a 10.
I got a 10.
Okay, you recover 1 health, and you're awake.
Can Jolie do her thing at the same time? So I think I did a better
Yeah.
job.
So as you're doing
don't
it,
get
I'm preparing prayer of healing kind of behind your back, and then I kind of cast it on all of us. Wait, how many are there? 3? 3 of us?
4.
Oh, 4.
Everyone but Eris and Togu.
Yeah.
Out of the 2 of y'all, who's hurt the most?
I'm okay. I only
What's
have
your-
I have 18 out of 50 hit points.
I have
Wow.
30. I have 15 out of 32. May.
Yeah. Okay. I was
Yeah,
like, wait a
you look
second.
around at all of them.
May.
You're like, and you like look around. You're like, you. you look like shit.
It's like in one.
Are you
like,
tired?
This my bitch.
Yeah.
You got tired eyes.
I just ran down a mountain and escaped death. Again.
Would this be
15.
considered
We all
a
get
short
15.
Rest?
Not yet.
Okay.
15. Oh,
you'll rest.
17 actually.
Whoa, girl, you wild.
Life to me.
Come on.
Thank God we have a healer.
Yeah. Can you imagine a time like what 16 sessions without that?
I can't.
I like create enemies and I'm like, okay.
I can't imagine.
I gave you guys potions like left and right. So
And we bought all
yeah.
of them.
Dude,
Instead,
I tried
almost
to
of
use
us
them. I tried to stay out of it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're an evil person. You're an evil man.
So she was this Leon? Is this like her hands
Prayer of
thing?
healing.
Pray-
So
okay.
y'all kind of feel this like glowing, sparkly goodness floating around you, and it kind of makes
Yeah.
it feel nice.
I just
Real
burp.
nice.
I just burp. I go, bleh. My tummy feels nice.
There you go.
I feel good.
That's a pretty good burp actually. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It was fake.
Right.
I'm an actor.
And as usual, Tack wakes up and says nothing and just assumes everything's fine.
I check out my nub.
Wait.
Did the prayer
What
of healing
happened?
grow any back?
What did I do to you last session?
He doesn't even remember.
It was a poor roll on my part. The locusts were flying by and we were escaping, and I rolled to grab onto one, and I rolled like a 2. So I reached out and it cut my arm off
You're missing your whole arm?
from like. I have half
Yeah,
of
wow,
my
I forgot
forearm.
about that totally. I didn't write that in my notes.
I lost an arm.
Wow, okay. You didn't heal him?
I just gave him a little bit of healing right now.
He's like, Jolie.
I'm like, no, you're fine.
I was asleep the whole battle.
Yeah.
Like, nothing fucking really happened to me, but.
I thought I already had the worst of it. Nope. Lost it.
Everyone roll a perception check. Not, or just the 4 of you. And just let me know if you got 16 and up.
No.
Oh, I
No.
don't see anything.
12.
12. Okay.
Not even close.
Alrighty.
We're cold, dude. We're just.
You guys are starting to get very, very cold.
Just as a general kind of meta question, do I know?
Just
like-
as a general meta
I guess it's not
question,
meta,
you
but do I
always
know
do
how
this.
far away Togu was ish? Like when he kind of
Yeah.
Did we watch him fall for a while?
You guys have really no idea. I think it's other than to you, I believe when you were riding this worm around or something
We
that
did.
you saw for a second, you guys saw Eris flying.
Yeah.
We saw Eris, but not Togu.
But you have not seen Togu, and you have no idea whether he's around, survived. I mean, you have no idea.
Do you guys want to fucking rest for a little bit and then go search for him after we get a couple hours of nighty-night time?
I think that's probably the safest thing rather than trying to travel in the dark right now.
Yeah, I'm sleepy.
Me too.
and
Yeah, it's
injured.
also cold as fuck though. So
Yeah.
Yeah, can anyone make a fire?
I got 10 torches.
Your one skill.
I know.
I can make a fire if someone punches me, so I can react to it.
Oh, I don't want to do that because I would fuck you up.
I out of game. I have hellish rebuke. Maybe that works. I don't know. Someone hit me. Maybe I'll get mad. I don't know.
I have an explorer's kit. I guess I.
I got torches.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got some flame.
I did. Nobody heard me.
Just like to-
I said I have 10 torches.
Let's just make a fire real quick then.
Well, we'll just edit the video, cut about 2 minutes out, just go right to this part.
just us being like, maybe we could do some shit that is really obscure, or just fucking
Yeah.
light a torch.
Just have a whole session where Miranda keeps saying I could, and then we just move on every time. Nobody hears her.
It's just a super quick cutaway.
Togu's gonna die. You're like, I could help him. I'm like, well, I guess he's dead.
Can't come back in.
Hilarious.
We don't have to hang out with Taylor anymore.
So you guys, you're gonna light some torches. Then what's the plan?
Yeah,
Take a nap.
yeah. I'll light some torches around in a little circle and we can sleep inside.
Torch pile.
Little
Yeah.
torch circle.
Okay.
I'm not tired, so I will stand watch.
Your first guard.
Yep, I'm the first guard.
I'll take second.
Okay.
I'll take third.
That
Tack,
should
you
cover
Tack's
it.
off the hook.
That should cover it.
As you've been sleeping for the last 4 hours or something. All right, so you guys start to go to bed, except for two, right? Everyone's
Yep.
sleeping now. You guys are cradled around this pile of torches, which you estimate will last you at least the rest of the night. Are you putting all 3 in?
Perfect.
Huh?
you
Yeah,
said
well,
it's
I was
several.
imagining kind of like Survivor style. They're like tiki torches. And I set them up around, around in a circle, and then we're inside.
Great.
It's kind of like a
Then that is
seance.
exactly what happens.
Sick. Blue
I like that,
outfit.
Miranda, we have to look through the bar
I
every time.
know.
I can just barely see you.
know.
with this. Yeah, so you set up this tiki torch scenario, and you guys start to fall asleep. Tuyuya, can you roll a perception check?
Oh no, gosh. Oh my god.
That laugh is intense.
It's unfortunate.
I'm scared. That's why.
You should be. It's Austin.
It's a 14.
Dope.
Dope.
Means nothing.
Do you not have a bonus to your perception?
Oh. I might.
This is why it's great she's not at home anymore. We're here to help her. Hey, by the way, you actually got a 30.
It's an 18.
18.
Oh, jeez.
I'm like,
That's
that's
quite
pretty common to
different.
have a pretty good bonus in
Yeah.
perception. So,
Check.
yeah, man. Something like 30. I'm gonna say, 30 feet away from the camp, reflects some of the torchlight.
I don't like that.
It hits you for a second.
I don't like that. I'm gonna investigate.
Okay.
I'm gonna stealthily investigate.
Ooh, shit. I guess we're doing a stealth roll then.
Yes, we are. That's what I'm best at. What am I if I'm not a stealthy rogue?
You're an unstealthy rogue.
That's right. 9, 10, 11, 12.
12, awesome. I don't know if you guys are stoked on this right now. This sounds really
It's
good.
Oh no, it sounds
does.
so good.
I'm like, it's like a whole new world.
I'm
of D&D
melting
right now.
into it.
Yeah, I've never
I don't know if
played
anyone has
more.
put their phone up to the ear with the stream on.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to take away from the actual fucking stream, but
Yeah.
holy shit, it sounds as good in there.
Yeah.
As
We
it
get
does.
together to just talk about how good we sound.
We've been
I think
dealing
it's
with bullshit
healing.
for
I think
so
it's
long.
healing from last
No,
week.
it is. Oh my gosh.
We
Because
sound fucking toy.
I prep so much and I have this music play. It all sounds like shit. And I'm like,
Oh,
but now it sounds
no.
cool.
Dude, get me fucking immersed, dog.
Yeah, let's do this.
Bathe me in
Let's
the
get in
sap.
this.
Get me
Yeah.
immersed.
Yeah, man. You approach this, and you're sneaking about, and you kind of know the rough distance of where that is.
Okay.
So and as you slowly get closer, I'm going to say that you're about 15 feet away at this point.
Okay.
The light from these torches is starting to diminish, and occasionally you see just like this flicker on some sort of metal something on the ground about 15 feet away from you. And you still can't quite tell, and it's getting kind of dark. I'm assuming you have dark vision.
I do. 60 feet.
So let's she's like really clear about it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm like, who does it? Who's the dick who played a human? You don't? Aaron Astor still have dark vision?
I don't think I have it either.
I don't
hold
think
my
I
breath
do.
forever,
Goblins
but-
don't have it.
Oh,
I
goblins
hold my
have it.
breath.
I can hold my
Goblins
breath.
have dark vision.
All right.
I promise.
I've got it.
They're like the only ones that actually should have dark vision.
Ong does not
Well,
have
I
dark
should
vision.
too.
I don't think I do either.
Pharaoh Tolkien.
All right, so you see this thing to
Steal
you.
bullshit.
And it's just like, it seems like some sort of metal, and there seems to be a couple things, like pieces and items or something on the ground. And with your ability to see at night, it definitely is not something that's frightening you at this point.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna like slowly walk up to it.
Cool. On the ground, you find, it looks like it's like a wood. Yeah, let's go with a wooden tube sticking out of the ground.
Okay.
And it's like half buried in the sand, right? So it clearly goes on further. And there seems to be some sort of like handle to a weapon of some sort, like jammed into the side of it. And it seems very, very broken. It also, it has kind of a weird like smell to it.
Is it like
Tuna.
Is it like in the sand, like buried kind of in the sand?
It's
sticking
like
up?
half. It seems about half of it is in the sand or something.
I'm gonna try to dig down
Okay.
a little bit.
Yeah, you start to dig, and you kind of get the, like this smell of like, it's kind of like corn and like poop.
Okay.
Normal.
Is this
poop.
hair just-
Poop has corn
Question,
in
like
it.
good poop or like bad poop?
Oh man, no, yeah, that's
What
a great
does
question
the
to
poop
ask. Let
look
me
like?
clarify the difference between
How-
good and bad poop.
How, in comparison to how Ong smells usually,
Thank
how
you for
bad is
laughing.
it?
It's about 40% better.
40% better? Oh, I'm chill then.
Yeah,
Let's
you're used to
fucking
this.
Go. Like,
You're digging up this thing, and as you dig, you realize that this flute is actually broken in half, and that handle that was in the side is actually is actually like a corkscrew handle jammed into the side of it.
huh?
It occurs to you that it is Eris's butt flute and
That sounds like
Togu's
There's
corkscrew weapon. Now the flute is now broken. The corkscrew seems like it's damaged, fairly unusable.
It was so hard to keep a straight face as you were describing it.
I'm like,
I'm like, and it kind of smells.
like corn.
I wanted to say just corn and just leave it at that.
I love how like everybody that poops, the poop automatically has corn,
Corn.
in it.
We all know
like,
corn right
you,
away from
You
poop.
probably haven't
Even
eaten
if you
corn
don't
in like
eat it,
3
it's
months.
in
but-
there.
There's gonna be
Austin
corn in it.
Powers.
Definitely.
There's corn in that poop.
The corn finds your
All I
hole.
thought was corn. You said corn. I was like, I didn't have any corn.
Tight.
Oh, it also has a lot of blood.
Blood.
Okay.
The flute.
All of it.
All of it.
You know, I gotta tell you guys, my junior high high school, this is like 9th grade, told me that he's like, hey man, if you mix poop and blood, AIDS. That's like literally what he said to me.
Yeah.
Not surprising.
So I went to a Christian school. The more you know. And anyway,
Wow. Scientific accuracy
That's
at
how it
its
works.
finest.
yep. So you said don't have butt sex.
Wow.
We're learning a lot about you right now.
So, we're talking about butt flutes and blood. I don't know. All right.
Well, that's good to know about
Bloody
you.
butt flutes.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you grew up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a nice man.
But you find AIDS covered
in our butt
flutes.
No.
No, you find a flute, broken flute, and the
A bloody
corkscrew.
butt flute.
Found a butt flute.
Bloody butt flute. It's hard. It's hard to say.
Bloody butt flute and a screwdriver. Do I recognize that?
Weird.
I recognize it's both theirs.
The corkscrew.
Cool. I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I
you
re-
know it's theirs.
I know what it is, so I'm gonna like take my cloak and grab them with the cloak and put
Okay.
them in my pocket.
Okay.
Not touching them with my hands.
Can you roll a charisma check?
Just to not get poop on my hands?
No.
You have to roll
I think you're
charisma
safe.
for that.
Yeah, it's a charismatic thing.
It's a charisma thing that makes sure you don't get poop on your hands. So I rolled a 9.
You think they're dead? You think they died in the sand, without a doubt. Like it's like overwhelming evidence to you.
Yeah. I'm like pretty fucking torn
You're
up.
distraught, and you're in the darkness, 30 feet away from the only light source.
Cool. I'm gonna quickly like run back and wake these butchers up. I'm gonna wake up Ong.
He wakes up.
As if like every can does like a brand jingle
Yeah,
that you have to cover up.
Well, that was me waking up. I don't know what you want.
I'm loving it.
I'm awake. Yeah.
Like, damn it.
I like run back and I like start like shaking Ong. I'm like, Ong, wake up!
What? I'm sleeping.
No, you can't sleep anymore. Look what I found.
What?
I think.
That smells like Andrew shit.
I know it smells like Atra's shit, but there's also a bunch of blood all over, and I found Togu's screw.
Can I roll to see if I'm concerned about the amount
findings?
of blood and shit ratio?
Yeah, okay. Blood and shit ratio? Wait, are we rolling about this AIDS thing still?
No. Just I want to see if it's like a
All right.
concerning.
All right. What are
10.
you rolling?
Oh, I was assuming perception.
You just rolled a d20?
Yeah.
You're just rolling.
You rolled a 10?
I rolled a 6. I was assuming perception.
I think perception is fair.
Okay.
It seems concerning.
Okay.
It's blood.
You know what? I'm getting my night times, Janelle. Or Tagia.
Who am I?
My
Tom.
night times.
Jimothy. So I think if there's something going on, I
start getting super mad. Like I'm getting super red in the face that he's not taking this seriously.
What do you
You gonna
want me to
rage about
do?
this?
What do you want me to do? Don't.
I like
hit
start
me.
like
Don't
picking
hit
my
me.
fist up and like, wake up and help me find them.
God damn it. And I'd like to pull out one of the murder hornets that I have, one of the dead murder hornets.
Oh my god.
What?
Shout out
they're
to
dead
2
at this
sessions
point.
ago.
Yeah.
Check out episode 20.
Yeah, I'm assuming they're dead at this point because I caught them in my thing.
Yeah, I don't think
it's
they're
been a long
magically
time.
very normal. Oh, okay. They're also like kind of normal sized now.
Yeah, I would assume.
Their bodies are like it's
Yeah.
like a
Oh,
normal
like a
hornet.
normal one.
Yeah,
Two dead
not like
hornets.
6 inches.
Like a normal size.
a normal hornet.
Well, you
now.
just spoiled my plan. I'd like to take them out and put them on the ground and say, I guess. Let's just go look for them. Let's let these other guys sleep.
Why do you use your inventory that way?
I don't know how else I'm
He has
meant to
amazing
use it.
inventory.
I'm super curious about what your plan was if they were regular murder hornet size and not like.
You're never gonna find
Oh,
out.
damn it. Subscribe to us on Patreon, and Sam will tell you his idea.
No, I won't.
No, I won't.
But you should subscribe. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if you want to like go look for them, we can't. It's dark as fuck. I can't see shit.
What do you mean you can't see?
I mean, I can't see shit. I don't know how. It's dark.
Wait, not everyone can see in the nighttime?
No.
Really?
You look around to you and you see like 7 torches set up.
I'm like,
And you're like, can you see the torch?
I
like
mean,
right.
I can see that, but I can't. It's dark out. There's no light
Do
outside.
you need glasses?
We're in the no, I don't need.
Bifocals?
No. But if you'd like,
Things are kind of blurry to you.
yeah.
And it's never occurred to you before that maybe your eyesight isn't as good as
Listen,
everyone
a
else.
doctor once told me something about like 20/30. I don't know, but I'm not worried about it.
That's hard to believe you've ever been to a doctor.
They had a pirate doctor on the one of the ships that I
He was
on
also
for a
the
while.
chef.
Yeah.
He was a doctor because he had all the knives.
Yeah.
He was the barber, the doctor, the chef, and the dentist.
I just want to say that I love it anytime a DM loudly rolls a die and then makes a really shitty detail.
I actually said it's really unlikely, but we'll see, and I nodded a 1. And I was like, you have eyesight problems.
That that one roll
This
gave you a
is
stigma.
this is not how D&D is meant to be played, but it's in the intro.
Take notes, folks. You can do it.
We'll
He's
schedule
like all of a
an
sudden your eye
appointment.
falls out.
Yeah. Well, what would you like to do about the situation that we're facing right now? To you.
Well, I think they're probably dead.
Oh, okay. Well, that would be awful unfortunate. If they're dead, then we
but on
can
the-
find them in the morning.
But on the chances they're not, what if they're really hurt?
Well, if they're really hurt, then that's unfortunate, and we should go look. But if you're convinced that they're dead, then I don't think it's imperative that we go on a conquest right now to recover their bodies.
Well, if you won't go with me, I'll go by myself.
Well, don't do that. Just here, listen. I would like to persuade you to just fucking relax for a second. Let me take a nap to recover my fucking
I doubt
some of my ability, because I can feel like I'm stronger right now after surviving that fall. But
Roll,
I would
bitch.
definitely like to double check to regain my strength.
Yeah.
How about you roll for it,
Wait,
buddy?
I am.
How about you fucking roll something?
is persuasion
persuasion.
thing?
How
about you
I
try to-
mix up so many
Persuasion is.
Persuasion.
so many additions. Okay.
And it would probably be
Yeah, it's gonna be a contest
con, or yeah,
roll. But I don't think it's gonna be.
constitution.
But for you, I think it's just gonna be wisdom.
Yeah,
For
that's
me?
fine.
Yeah.
Or for him?
Shit.
No.
No, it wasn't like a 13.
I got a 17.
I can't read.
So,
Yeah.
fuck you.
Go ahead and say what
All
you're
right,
trying to say.
I'll follow you. Let's go.
Yay! I would like to use thaumaturgy real quick to thanks Ong as Jax.
By all means.
Okay. You just like hear like a nice little ditty, but it just sounds like someone's actually trying to sing a ditty. Da 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 da. Like it's a waiting tone
Jax.
for like heaven.
Jax.
Are you hearing this?
Your call is important to
What
it.
are you looking at?
Oh shit. The next person in line will help you in 17 hours.
Ong, my son.
God.
Hello.
What up?
Can you hear me there, buddy?
Yeah, I didn't. It's been a little bit. God.
You know, you gotta help find your friends.
Well, yeah.
Wait, hold on. This is the music that you hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm going to do that now. But I appreciate your vote of confidence and support.
You are
Jax.
very strong and very powerful. Thank you for helping one of my most favored subjects.
I sure fucking am. Are you ever gonna like reciprocate, Jax? Are you ever gonna give me anything?
Sorry, you're breaking up.
Oh. Okay. Well, bye, Jax.
All right, Ong, let's go.
I dutifully follow.
fucking beautiful.
Damn.
Well, we should probably leave some.
You're breaking
I'm just gonna leave breadcrumbs, literally.
I'm just gonna
For them
wait.
to
I'm just
follow
gonna
us.
wake them
Okay.
up real quick. Say, we're gonna go look for our friends that might be dead. I'll see you guys.
Are you
in a
guys sure you want to go out right now?
bit. Yeah, it's been a long couple of minutes.
Alright.
You guys get some sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, don't die while we're gone, okay? See you later.
All right. I'll stay awake and keep watch. Well.
Dak rolls over and goes back to sleep, facing away from everyone now.
Just like farts. Just like.
Whoa! Weird. Was that Joe and Austin? Or who?
No.
Oh, it was you two. So he's the only one who doesn't get to do his own fart sound. And you guys do it perfectly, like you're aware of what his farts sound like. It's like kind of weird.
She smelled them.
Been there, done that. Okay. You are literally leaving a trail of breadcrumbs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm assuming you have bread in your inventory then.
Yeah, I have 2 loaves of bread.
Now you have one
Okay.
after the whole course of this thing.
You're like, bullshit.
Bullshit.
We don't do it.
I always bake bread.
I'm staying.
I'd like to give you the option to decide where you're headed. The giant mountain of sand is in front of you. Let's
Okay.
say that. So let's go with the same direction you're looking, in front of you. And then over to the left, I mean, I would say pretty much all around you is expanses. And maybe like way over to the left, you can kind of see some hills and some cliffs,
Okay.
like way far away.
So, given from what I saw Adris flying. And I did see Togu jump in the tube. So I can assume that
He
they
went up somewhere.
both shot out. of the thing and at least like
Yes.
projected out of this mountain.
That's likely.
I can assume that.
Yeah.
Can I perceive that?
Can you perceive that?
I'm just assuming that's what I believe.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
That's fair too.
Yeah.
So I'd like to go back to where I found the flute and the
Okay.
screwdriver thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Corkscrew.
Corkscrew.
I'm following you.
Sorry.
Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
And I'd like to just kind of look around in the area for maybe more blood droplets or different things like that, or maybe other things that maybe could have fallen off of them to see if it'll kind of lead me in a direction.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do investigation.
Okay. Investigating. 15.
Can you do a perception?
I sure as fuck can.
So you guys approach. Okay. You guys approach this spot, and immediately start looking around. Ong's just standing there. I don't know what Ong's. Whatever.
can't
Whatever
see
you want.
shit.
Yeah. he's like. I see the camp back down. You can see. Oh, by the way, it's just a beautiful night sky. You can see all of the stars. There's absolutely, other than the small torch light, like just perfect vision into the sky. And you can see both moons. Which only very rarely can you see both moons. Usually the other one is a little more hidden.
Shit, did you know fucking Magna has 2 moons?
My mind was just blown.
Yeah,
I was like,
everyone knows that.
I did too, because I was on a boat.
Why did you ask me that? Never mind. Anyway,
Shut up.
this is where I found their things, so maybe we can look and see if any more of their stuff fell out.
Yeah,
In the area.
I'd like to look around too, but my eyesight is bad. And it is dark.
Use your sniffer.
He just inhaled
Tack
sand.
and do it.
Yeah,
Just does a
Yes, I
line
did.
of fucking desert sand.
Yeah, I liked it too.
I liked it.
I think I took the wrong person on this.
I tried to tell you to let me sleep.
Yeah, but you're strong and I'm less likely to die if you're around.
Yeah. And he can heal, which is great.
Woo! Yeah, that's right.
So,
sure
to clarify
can.
on your investigation roll,
Yeah.
you search around the area. I'm gonna say that it seems kind of likely that it fell from a great height. What you found,
Okay.
and you do find some other drops of blood and stuff, but you don't directly see any like bodies or a trail necessarily. And as you look around the area, you squint and you see 2 things. South, for you, south, so that'd be that way, of the mountain, that giant mountain of sand. When you're looking that way, you do notice some like small, something in darkness about, I'm gonna go 70 feet away, and it's some movement, and it looks small. And then you also do see north, west, starboard, yeah, port. I actually don't remember already. I moved up from
Ports. I don't remember.
God.
yeah, okay, we're moving on. West from you to you do see like something dark about 30 feet away that's also sticking out of the sand.
Okay. I'm just gonna like yell really loud for Eris and Togu's names.
The second that she yells really loud, I'd like to pull my shield out.
That you don't have.
It's gone.
My
yeah.
shield is gone, huh?
Well, you still like to.
Yeah, I would like to.
Nothing's changed on that front, really.
I'd instead like to pull Heather out and then put to Yuya kind of up on my shoulders and say, "Don't fucking scream in the dark in the middle of a desert. There could be some shit out here. I don't fucking know."
There's shit in the daytime.
Well, yeah, but I can't see it. So call him if it gets close to me.
You yell out their names, Eris, Togu, and the little thing that was stuck in the ground doesn't move. You look at that, you look over to the left, and you can't see the thing that was moving about 70 feet away anymore.
That's not good. Well,
Yeah.
guess we better head down to the camp.
All right. How far away is camp? Am I still able to see the firelight?
You're 30 feet away from camp.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So close.
Okay. So here's the deal.
Oh, no.
He's like, where's camp?
We're going back.
My eyesight's
His
so
vision
bad.
is so bad.
We're going back to camp. There's some shit out here. Apparently. Let's deal with this in the morning.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Dope. So I'm gonna run swiftly with all of my longness speed back to the camp with
30
her
feet.
on my.
I'm just like,
Turn
woohoo!
left, yeah, 2 steps.
Okay, so you run back. Are you guys going back to bed then?
Yeah, I just like to go back to bed.
Okay. Awesome. So you guys head back to camp. And yeah, let's do it. Who's on third watch? I believe it was Jolie.
It was me.
All right.
Not me.
Just chilling, man.
Jolie, it's like 4 a.m. at this point. And the sun usually rises about 6 or 7. And you just wake up for no reason. And you look around, it's still very, very dark. And as you're staring at one of, we'll go with 7 torches. I really don't know how many you set up.
Yeah, I think that's right.
You're like, look at your inventory, it's like 2. You're like, what?
I have 10
7,
torches,
yeah.
so I use 7.
All right. You look up at one of the. You're staring at this light, and it's almost like an ethereal experience. It's weird because you're in this beautiful place. You're in the desert. The sky is just magical, like the majesty of what's happening right now. And one of those torches on the far side of you just goes out for no reason.
Nice. Very nice.
Guys, are you back?
I've been asleep for a while.
You do notice because everyone's just sleeping on
Oh,
the
they're
ground.
right.
They're just
I
literally
also
on the
have
ground.
bad vision.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Nat 1, you're fucked. Yes. You see the 3 others sleeping around in the circle. And then the 2 torches that are around that, you also see it like just snuff out. Thank you.
Wow.
That's what it sounds like.
Who's there? We don't mean any harm. We just need a rest.
And you just hear just the wind.
That was good.
Yeah.
God, these mics are so much fun.
Is this more fun? This is way more fun. I feel like I have the power. Yeah.
Yeah, just wait until you can do it out your butt.
I don't know what that means.
Out your butt and through a flute.
Yeah, you do.
Careful with the blood. Careful with the blood butt.
Hello, Jolie. In the distance, west from you, right? And I'm gonna say I've been saying a lot of directions here, but even from the camp and where you guys went, the giant mountain of sand is to the north.
Okay.
So west of you, you see a fire just appear on the ground.
Oh shit.
I would say about 80 feet or so. Looks like a campfire.
I'll kind of shake Tack real quick. Hey, I'm gonna
Tack does not wake up.
Oh fuck. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna. All right, go back to bed.
He seems like a dead body.
Okay. Let's roll you over. I'll walk up to one of them, and I try to wake them up too to let them know I'm gonna go walk over there. There's a fire. Okay.
What?
His eyes are closed. He's sleep talking to you.
Do you want?
Okay, you go back to bed too.
I
then.
just like wipe the sand off the side of my face. I'm like, what?
Hey, there's a fire over about 80 feet west.
You need someone to protect you? I got
yeah.
it.
Wait, does anyone? If I want to give you guys the opportunity, if you do actually want to wake up, you may make a wisdom saving roll to do so.
It's not to my
Sorry.
worst.
All right.
including you, if you actually are trying to wake up.
Yeah. That was almost. Did you see that? That was almost an 18. It's not so much.
Which is the number you need to hit.
It's fucking.
We
Sorry, charisma.
18.
Charisma.
Wisdom saving.
Wisdom.
Go. My lord.
Oh shit. I still don't think I made it.
He has like check
But you're
online
so
to see how it
wise.
works. He is the wisest.
I'm pretty sleepy.
He's pretty smart.
I made it. No, I did not.
I got it.
I got a 17 total.
Oh shoot, very close. Nobody wakes up. It seems strange to you.
Go away,
All right,
Jolie.
I'm okay. Good night.
Be safe. Alright.
Thanks. I'm brave. I'm brave. I can walk over to that fire on my own. I'm brave. And I look at it, and then I start walking towards it.
Okay. Awesome. I'm gonna say.
What are you gonna do to me?
Yeah, you make it.
What do you want?
I'm gonna say you make it about
You turn into a
halfway.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, and you're dead. You make it about halfway, Julie.
Okay.
And you trip over something. And
Whoa.
you know, like when you trip on something, you always look back, and be like,
Yeah.
who did that to me? And when you turn back to it, it seems like some sort of like big book.
Okay. I brushed it off to try and see what the cover is.
Do you have dark vision?
No.
Okay. You can feel that it's a book, and it's very much sealed closed. It seems like.
Oh shit. Is it big enough for me to hold on to, or is it like
Yeah.
big?
I mean, it's
Okay.
pretty big, but yeah,
Okay.
you're okay.
This is unusual that you're in the sand right at this point, and I tripped over you, and there's this weird fire ahead of me. So I'm gonna pick you up and keep walking forward.
Okay. You approach the fire. And it's a bright light. And it looks like a campfire, but as you got closer, it's clear that it's a lamp. And it's sticking out of the ground and has like a little like turn, and it's just like hanging there. It's just this lamp hanging on this this stand. In front of it, you see a very old, very tan man, and he is sitting in front of a basket, and he has a little kind of an ocarina in his mouth. And you just hear this beautiful sound as you get closer and closer. He's just playing this song.
Yeah, exactly.
I can play that on guitar. I'm not kidding. I can play it right now. Let's go.
In a recorder. I swear to God.
But can you play a bonus song?
Yeah. And he's just playing this song in front of this basket in front of him.
Hi there, sir. Is everything okay? I'm camped just a little ways down, and I saw your fire, and my light started going out, and excuse you.
I'm loving it.
Why are you out here by yourself?
It seems that you are very lost.
Well, I mean, kind of. I'm camped out in the middle of a desert, but I mean, my camp's right there.
I jest, because I do not find many visitors here.
What's your name? Who are you?
My name is not important for you.
Okay. Well, my name's Jolie.
Jolie, you may call me Mike.
Is it Mike Menendez?
Hi, Mike.
I just made that up. Do you like it?
I've never met a Mike before. But hi,
neither.
I'm Jolie. Do you live around here? You say you don't get many visitors.
No, I'm a collector.
A collector of what? I back up a little bit.
Well, I collect many things, many things, but certainly ones that crawl.
Like bugs?
Some people may think that they're a bug, but for me, they are something very different. They are not as much as a nuisance as a bug. They are my friends. They are my companions.
Oh, trust me, I know. I had a lot of bugs growing up. I used to collect worms. I used to collect caterpillars.
Where do you find those?
Did you just say cooter pillar?
Right next to the place where you find crabs.
Wait, correct me if I'm wrong, but cooter is a word. Great.
It's the name of the mechanic in Dukes of Hazzard.
We do not have cooter bugs in Musi.
Well, that's unfortunate. They're very fun.
How about I show you what I collect?
Fun to get, hard to get rid of.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm totally down to have this conversation right now. But I do want you to be upfront with me. Are you trying to hurt me in any way?
Hurt you? How could I possibly do that to such a beautiful young woman?
Run.
This is
Well,
50
found
Shades
me?
of Grey kind of shit right now.
Who found me alone in a desert?
Well, thank you. That's very nice. I am getting a little nervous, I'll be honest with you.
Okay. Let's do a
I'm brave though, but
let's do opposing charisma rolls. Actually, you just do it. Just do a charisma roll.
I love the new Russian accent, by the way.
It switched from
Oh,
from
11.
Russian to like something else.
It's
Yeah.
almost like, it's
Eastern
almost
Europe.
like
It took me a minute to figure it out,
it's
but I'm
almost
there
like
now.
a Creole. Like you got a little bit of like that
Yeah.
French.
Something.
Southern.
It's something, yeah.
You guys are gonna make him self-conscious, and it's gonna change again.
Before I know it, it's like Scottish. It's like, okay.
do you want to
I
drum?
not say.
Yeah, what did you roll?
I rolled an 11.
You're indifferent. You're confused.
All right.
You don't know what to think.
Well, sure. I mean, why the fuck not? My life has been turned upside down, and now here I am in a desert, and you want to show me the things you collect. The camp's right over there, so
Oh my god.
let's do it.
He's like, this will be great. Let me show you. Let me show you. And he pulls out this ocarina. And he starts playing this. And it's just like this beautiful song. It sounds nothing like The Legend of Zelda. Let's be clear. Yeah. I'll just do a different Zelda song. Do, 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 do. And all right, so we stop there. He plays this like thing, and it's like a magical experience. That with the night, the sky, the calmness of the desert, and just the slow, calm wind blowing through, and you see this basket, the top of it, the cover start to like rise up slowly, and you just see this snake
Whoa,
who's
whoa,
just
whoa.
entranced in his song, staring at him as he plays it.
Wow. I'm loving this. This is nice and relaxing.
I am not horrified.
And he finishes the song, and then the snake slowly lowers again. These are my friends.
Oh, well, that's so nice, and honestly, that was a pretty trippy experience, I'm not gonna lie. But I will be going. So nice to meet you, Mike. I bid you adieu.
It's McCallie.
Oh. Excuse me, McCallie.
Some people call me Mike for short.
Oh, I'm one of those people as I'm backing up. Gotta go.
Wait, I would like to give you something as a parting gift.
Cooter pillars.
Definitely not GHB. Not that.
Does
Oh,
the snake smell like chlorophyll?
what?
to you?
My bag's not very big back at the camp, so I might not be able to take your gift, but what is it? I might say no to it, is what I'm saying. I'm just gonna be honest.
He's still sitting. He's cross-legged on the ground. He's like, it is a surprise.
Oh,
That's never good to hear from a strange man. Like, it's a surprise
You
gift.
can either take it or not.
ugh. Well, fuck.
The accent totally changed.
I always start with Russian and then I become something else.
Are you one of those fellas who try to give somebody a gift, but then I'm locked into some curse or it's a pyramid scheme.
He just gives you the it works.
You just have
It's a
to put
timeshare.
you put 4,000 in, and then you get people underneath you to sell it.
They buy all the snakes.
Bet snakes like a pet rock. It's great.
Snake trader.
Have you already given it to me and I'm gonna just get it one day, or?
Oh, you would know if I gave it to you.
He's like HPV.
I didn't make this uncomfortable.
If you're a woman and you're in your late 20s and you don't have HPV,
This is D&D.
who are you?
I'm trying to create mystery, not uncomfortability.
Hey, HPV is not uncomfortable. It is perfectly fine, and most people are fine with it.
All right.
They don't die. Most people.
You must choose now.
Well, fuck.
Someone put me out of my misery.
You know, I've been feeling a little reckless. I feel like I've been going through some traumatic shit, and I kind of want to be risky right now.
Whoa.
I kind of want to do it. Maybe I don't know. I think maybe it's time for me to change things in my life. Maybe I need to be a little bit more adventurous. I don't know. I think when you said I'm lost, I am a little lost. So you know what, Mike? You said you're not gonna hurt me, and I'm gonna. Well,
My name is Michaela.
Well, you introduced yourself as Mac, and I thought we were on like a friend basis. I just sat because the snake you showed me.
You show me your
It is-
snake.
Oh my god, I did not think about that.
With my people, we start with nicknames, and we end with true names, and they have deeper meaning.
Oh, interesting. I kind of like that. Okay, Mikhaili.
I've changed several times, but I believe it's Michaela.
Okay, Michaela. It's
Michaela. Michaela.
Michaela. It sounds great. It flows off the
millennial ass
tongue.
name.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it.
Michaela.
I'm gonna take your present. What is it? Please.
Well, you have two options.
Oh my god.
I can either give you a new book or tell you much of what you hold already.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Damn.
And as you look down at that book,
It's like the Princess Bride drink thing.
yeah, the fire, because of the fire close hanging on that lamp, that lantern, you can look at it now, and it's a book that's certainly sealed. It's like it doesn't seem to even have a clip, like it's just sealed, and it's like this metal around this wooden book, and it has blood on it as well.
Real quick, why is there blood on this book that I'm just now seeing?
I can't say that I know much about this book, but I have an ability to understand things that are a mystery to others.
Well, I'm gonna stay with this book here. It was in the desert at that exact point, and I tripped over it. So maybe this is the book I should choose. This one here. What does it do?
I shall decipher it for you. And you hand it to him, and he takes it. And he tries to open it, and he can't. And then you see him close his eyes. And it's like he's complete stillness. And in that perfect like chi moment, he comes out of this like and hands it back to you. And he says, "I think you will like this." He gives it back to you. And as you look at this book, you see like the top of it go like as if sand is pulled away from the front, and you can see Togu's journal.
Togu, wait. This is my friend. Have you seen him? Have you seen this little smaller man?
A small man.
No. A small.
He says it at every given point that he can. I'm a no.
It's like I called a halfling for
Yeah.
10 fucking
Yeah, he's not a gnome either. Or are you? No, I called you a halfling. That's the problem. Yeah, sorry.
That's
sorry.
what we're just talking
Shoot.
about.
I just can't lock it in.
You're a terrible listener.
Austin, is there a male symbol on the front of this journal?
No, there are a lot of scratches and drawings.
Dicks.
Some of them might be deciphered as dicks.
Copy.
There are boobs too.
Mainly boobs. They're mainly attempts at the female body.
Just giant. Just picture the dress drawing from That Sunny in Philadelphia. Just like the super giant tits with the like barely piece of cloth.
I assume the centerfold, when you open it, is just like a boob on each page.
But it seems like very locked.
Stuck
and as you
together.
try to open this book, it seems, it seems like it's bound by something unnatural.
Should know. Stuck together.
Mike, again, have you seen a gnome around here? A couple of my friends have been missing.
I have not seen anyone but you.
Okay. Well.
And you look closer at him, and you realize that he is absolutely blind.
Gotcha.
Wow, rude.
Is it on?
It's on. I rolled a couple more times, couple nat ones. There's a couple guys, a couple drinks.
A creepy Russian dude.
Yeah.
Sorry, Eastern European.
I'm not sure anymore.
Cajun.
Yeah,
Sounds like everything.
I've changed several times. And with that, we're gonna go on break. So we will see you guys in 5 minutes, and we'll jump right back in after that. Appreciate you, and see you soon.
Hey everyone. My name's Sam. I play Ong in the show that you're probably watching right now. So I would hope you knew that, but that's okay. If you don't, I'm just one of many. I don't honestly know what this book even is. Anyway, I just wanted to take a brief moment to let everyone know that we have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/the Bottlecap Brigade. You can go there and donate anywhere between $1 and $50 a month. Some of the tiers give you things like this, or things like this, and even these things. Any amount you can give lets us continue making this amazing content for your entertainment digestion, and we appreciate you more than anything. Love you.
Hey, I'm Austin Towner. I am the DM for the Bottlecap Brigade, and this little video is about the world building that I did, the world of Magna. You will get to hear about all the cool things, well, hopefully cool things, that I thought of for this campaign, the Bottlecap Brigade, which is what you're watching, So first off, Magna is one large connected continent with very little islands, with 4 main countries: Kalak, Farkle, Musiv, and Saltone. And they're all very different, so let's dive into what each one is about. First is Kalak. In Kalak, there are tons of nobles and almost no religion. They're very, very different and very, very wealthy. Kalak is very disconnected from the rest of the continent and the other countries of Magna. They're full of rich nobles and a very prospering state. Very little is known because it's so disconnected with the western expanse in between, which is a giant icy tundra, which very little people can pass through. So it makes it kind of hard to visit there. But people who do make that journey discover whole new traditions, different types of people, and a completely different culture than the rest of the world. After that is Farkle. Farkle used to be one of the most prosperous lands, with tons of crops growing and a pretty large revenue stream just from that. But over the last 3 to 4 years, crops have declined completely. The main city in Farkle is Marin. Marin is where our players started and where King Agel, the first of his name, lives. Next is Musiv. Musiv is more of a kind of a Middle Eastern country with some sort of an Arabic kind of feel. It's predominantly covered in deserts, with gold being the main import. They're deeply rooted in their heritage. And the last one is Saltone. Saltone is kind of a Spartan country. It's primarily focused on warfare and worships the god Jax, who is the god of war. Saltone is also where the origination of the Great Hunt is. The Great Hunt is an international guild that is focused solely on defeating monsters and various fiends that cover the countryside. Next is religion. In the world of Magna, there is only one predominant religion, and that is the Holy See. The Holy See is broken into 3 parts. The first one is Jax. Jax is the only male god. He focuses on strength and power, and he's mainly worshipped in Saltone. The next god of the Holy See is Yahweh. Yahweh is the god of love and passion, and is worshipped in Farkle. And last but not least is the god Nista. Nista is the god of cruelty and shadow, and is mainly worshipped in Musiv. So that's a general overview of the world of Magna. I hope you enjoyed learning more, and let's get back to the session.
Hi, I'm Jolie Jewel of the Joy Clan, and it's so nice to meet you. I come from a long line of Kitsune halflings, or Kitlings as we like to call ourselves. For generations and generations, my family has been running the Oddlings Orphanage, a home that nurtures all sorts of characters and creatures looking for wild love and a rowdy life. Now, about a year ago, our world was flipped upside top when a band of orcs came to raid our land and steal our little wildlings. Now, we put up a good fight, but it did cost my parents their lives. So now, it's up to me and my brother to run the Oddlings Orphanage and spread love just like my parents did. Now, I like to think it was a little bit of Kitling luck that the Bottle Brigade stumbled upon our orphanage. And to add to that luck, they were also looking for the same band of orcs that crossed me and my motley crew of a family. So when they invited me on their quest, how could I say no? Now I don't know what's ahead, but damn, am I ready for adventure.
Hey, my name's Tuya, and I'm a 13-year-old tiefling and a member of this pretty weird group called the Bottlecap Brigade. But before I met all the guys in the Bottlecap Brigade, I lived in this super poor town called Farkle. Imagine the grossest place you've ever been, and then times that times a million. Pretty gross. But that's where I grew up with my dad in a butcher shop, and right before he left for a very important business trip, he sat me down and gave me this beautiful rusty dagger and said, "This is my advice for you, Tuya. Don't get caught, always watch your back, and never open the meat freezer for anyone because the neighbor's in there and your dad doesn't want to go to jail again." And then he put me outside and set the house on fire, and I never saw him again. But that's okay, because now I have my new friends that I can explore the whole world of Magna with and become the greatest adventurer of all time.
Hello, my name is I'm part of the Bottlecap Brigade. We're called that because we like bottle caps. Every single one of us likes bottle caps, me especially. I like them because they are shiny, and because the very pretty ladies typically like it when I give them some bottle caps. I grew up in a very small community in the mountains. I don't remember much other than it was cold and that my parents were slaughtered. It was sad. Subsequently, I became a pirate for a time. As you can see, I am quite large and a giant. And as a pirate, they liked that about me. And so I was quite popular as a pirate. I moved to a town for a bit and met up with a group of goofballs, and we now go around looking for fun. My name is Ong, and this is my story.
All right, well, we are back. Welcome back to the Bottlecap Brigade, and we're excited to jump back into session 22. But before we do that, Joseph, also known as Tack, also known as Parrot, is there anything you'd like to say?
Well, we have a Patreon. You just look at patreon.com/Bottlecap Brigade, and there's different tiers you can subscribe to. I have 10 seconds, and Dice Envy, thanks for being a new affiliate. Link below. Link below.
Is the link below?
Submit.
It sounds like Ong wants to be a goblin again.
No.
Thank you to the people
I
who are
love that
watching
little
that
action
subscribe
figure.
tonight.
Yes. Yeah. Hey, all the new subs, welcome to this fucking nightmare. Glad to have you on board.
We actually love you guys, though.
Yeah, you are lifeblood.
I love it. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna switch perspectives here a little bit. Erigis.
Nice sand playlist.
Yeah. I got 3 songs that I call sand.
The other one is
It's like the most like culturally appropriate shit I could think of. Erigis, you've been running as a cat for about 10 minutes now. You're exhausted and sweating, or however cats release heat.
out of their paws. They sweat out of their paws.
You look back and see the dust rising behind you from the heavy wave of sand that reached the ground. A small cat-sized tear comes out from your eyes as you think of your friends and how uncertain you are of their status, especially Togu, which certainly is dead from the whole ordeal of the sand, from your perspective. It's nighttime, and you watch the sun finalize, and you feel kind of uncomfortable, as if someone is watching. What would you like to do?
I want to, as I feel like someone is watching me, I just want to look around and see if I can see anyone watching me or something watching me.
Yeah, let's do a perception roll.
That's a 14.
Okay. You know what? You kind of hear like a little bit of like chuckling, like laughter, and it seems pretty far away and faint.
Can I tell which direction it's coming from?
Let's say
west.
Yes. Well,
80 feet.
if the mountain is to your south, let's say, no one figure out where he is from this information.
Okay.
Then it's west of you.
West?
Okay. And you said it was faint. Can I tell how far away it is?
Oh man, yeah, it seemed like probably like 100 feet.
100 feet.
Pretty far.
As I look back towards the south, where the mountain is.
Correct.
Supposedly, can I see the mountain reflected in the moonlight? The double full moon.
Oh yeah, you can see the moon. I
mean the mountain.
Yeah, you can see the mountain.
Cool. So, yeah, I get super curious because I'm a cat about this giggling, and I just I want to.
When you're here, your family.
Anybody watch Fast and the Furious? My family. I do this for my family. My family.
What would you like to do?
My family.
You know what? My biggest concern is Togu. So I'm going to start working my way back toward the mountain.
Yeah.
Seeing if I can pick up his scent, but also aware of some giggling, and so I'm kind of like looking over my back every once in a while, just in case I can.
Okay.
Recognize them getting closer.
Yeah, so you make it back to the area. Let's do investigation.
Looking for some piss. I got an 8.
Okay. I'm gonna give you +2 because you're a cat.
Thanks.
But you still fail.
Of course.
I'm gonna help you out, but it doesn't work.
I was planning on giving you a +2. There are some perks to being a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what they are yet, but we'll
They
find
come
out when I roll them.
They come very randomly when I, when the god of this world decides. Yeah, dude.
I hear this really loud die and can't smell anymore. Sorry.
As soon as someone mentions an idea, like, is your eyes okay? I'm like, are they? You can smell your pee.
Okay.
But it seems like it's in a lot of places.
Great.
While you're sniffing around, you hear the laughter again, and you look over, and it seems very far away still.
Okay.
To the west.
Does it is the laughter audibly louder or quieter than it was previously?
I guess slightly quieter.
Okay.
But this time you can see a faint light. It seems to be like a circle of light.
All right. I want to.
This is really intense music.
I want to see.
I didn't think it was going to be. It started out pretty chill.
I want to see if there's any other indicator of where Togu might be, unless that's all part of the same investigation.
I feel like you've investigated to best of your abilities.
In that case,
it seems like he's somewhere in like that half-mile radius that you are.
Okay.
But like because this is a big area, right? But it seems he's very deeply buried.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to head in the direction of the giggling.
Okay. You approach.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Real fast. Question. I know that when I'm in cat form, I still have my inventory, but I don't have my equipped items. Is that correct?
Yes, in the inventory you can't access. You just don't lose it.
Okay.
But you can use your key points, and you can be a cat.
Do I see any indication of where my shit is? Like.
Oh yeah, I mean this is a lot of sand, so no.
Okay. Great. Well, I'll have to come back for that too then. Anyways, that's all.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm walking towards giggling.
Okay. Awesome. So you head that direction. And as you get closer to this like circle of light in front of you, you can tell that it's an entrance of a cave, and it's on the side of a large dune, and there's light coming from inside it. You're still about 80 feet away. Well, let's go 60 feet away. You're about 60 feet away, and you can see that. And you do see the reflection. Well, let's say it this way. You see a large black animal of some sort, or monster.
Oh. So what I want to do is, you said it was like up on side of the moment I see the monster. I want to try to peer a little bit closer to see if I can identify what it is.
Let's do a perception roll. Okay. Which is actually what I wrote down, so that's a win-win.
That is a 10.
It seems like a giant monster to you.
Great.
With fangs.
Oh, good. Okay. I want to.
Its whole body like takes up the side of this wall. It's like, right, you just see like.
Huh. That's.
You guys can hear my sounds better. It's more fun.
They made me giggle.
Yeah.
Can I tell
us
what
of the butterfly?
Oh yeah.
We missed out on that.
Butterfly.
Can I tell what the? Or have you already mentioned what the light is? You said it was a circular.
There's a
light.
fire. There
is a fire. So it's this monster sitting by a fire.
Yeah.
What I want to do is I want to wait, and I can't hear the giggling.
Seduce it.
You do, I'm gonna say while you're staring, you do hear another giggle, and it clearly comes from the cave somewhere.
Like a little cat.
Like echoes through the cave.
So
it's like.
Oh.
No.
That's not
You
the.
said giggle, I was like,
That's not the childlike joy giggle that I was thinking of. Do I recognize that voice?
No, you don't.
Okay.
But despite my misgivings, you do not.
It does sound like several different goblins.
It's like, the captain's back from the dead. I'm going to. Oh wait, no, shoot. Anyways, what I want to do is I want to. So if I'm looking straight at the cave, I want to go like diagonally, go up against the dune, and almost like try to get closer to the cave.
Okay.
To maybe eavesdrop on what's happening.
Let's stealth.
Yeah.
Shout out to eavesdrop.
Set up to eavesdrop.
Shout out to eavesdrop, but be it seen.
That is a 12.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Nope, it's a 9.
Oh.
Yep, I rolled a 6, not a 9.
Okay. Just to clarify that your -4 is no longer relevant.
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay.
Thank you.
You approach the entrance of this cave slowly from the side. This is what I'm imagining is you
As a cat
holding the wall. Yeah, it's not like you're gonna fall, but you're holding on anyway. I'm
playing my own theme music.
Yeah. And you get to the edge of this, and you turn around the corner. And I hope everyone gets tired of this song, because that's my plan. You turn around the corner, and this giant hulking fang monstrosity notices you immediately. And as you turn your head around, you see it come at you. You were fucking scared.
Okay.
How would you like to react with your fear? I rolled a nat 20, so you're scared.
Jeez. Okay. So, meta-wise, what are my reaction options? Can I do like bonus actions, or are these actions, or is it just?
Oh, I'm just talking RP.
Okay. All right.
How would you react to something really scary?
I would,
as a cat.
I'd be like, and like thing, and I just run.
You know, like where cats like put their backs up, and then like the video where they just move backwards, like, but really fast.
Even more so, I get up and just on my back, like feet, and I do a big old jump in the air and just.
Okay.
It's like a roadrunner thing, like just dust.
And as you like jump into the air, this giant thing comes at you, and it goes to like bite at you, and you realize that as it's biting at you, that it's this big black mass like starts to disappear on the side of the wall, and it was actually just the shadow of a pretty normal sized wolf. And as it goes to like attack you, it doesn't get anywhere near as it's chained to the fire, and it snaps at you. It's like it's like, I don't know, 12 feet away from you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you land. Of course, you land on all feet.
Can I see anyone else? So yeah, he's like right there, and I'm just like.
Yeah, you're now kind of like in front of the cave, is what I'm thinking.
I'm just like looking at the wolf.
You see the wolf. You see a little fire. I'm gonna say you see a little like figure of someone further in against the wall, like feeling this wall.
Okay. I want to try to communicate with the wolf.
As a cat.
Yeah, just like.
Yeah, let's do animal handling.
Sure.
I don't want to give you a plus or a minus because it's a wolf.
Okay.
And you're a cat.
Yeah. I mean,
I speak the same language.
Same language.
Wow.
If it was like a leopard, maybe.
Okay, let me clarify what I'm attempting here. I want to see if this is a wolf or like some sort of like magical sentient creature.
Oh man,
that
like
has
you?
the ability. Yes, like me.
Wow.
Because he's chained to a freaking fire.
Well, let's do an Arcana check.
Okay. That is a 12.
Okay. You do sense some magical things about it.
Okay.
But it's definitely a wolf.
Cool. I want to just like make sure I'm maintaining distance from the wolf and try to get the attention of the thing that's like scratching at the wall and be like,
oh man.
Fucking good. That's really good.
Thanks.
Okay. Yeah, let's just see what happens. All right. Immediately this thing turns and approaches. I also want to clarify that this cave is about 15 feet wide.
Mm-hmm.
It's chained next to the fire, and it can only fit about 8 feet of it, so you still have room if you wanted to pass by it. I'll just clarify that.
Oh, thanks.
But you, you yell, but it's fine. But you yell, you're like, well, I'm fucked now. You yell, and then immediately you hear like this, like touching of this wall stop, and he looks over this little thing, and like, oh, what's that? I'm just double checking my notes real quick.
What I want to do is like I want to like get up on my like almost like sit like a human and just like wave at it like a human would wave at it.
Oh, okay.
But I'm a cat.
Yeah.
Hoping that he gets it.
Yeah.
So you've got like so you're like sitting with like the belly flute, it's like the kitty belly flute, like where you're just chonked.
You see this thing. It's still kind of in shadow, and it like lowers its head a little bit and looks like, well, come on in. I'll tell you what you gotta know. Don't be afraid.
I'm like looking at the wolf, and I'm like pointing at the wolf, like.
I'm talking to you, you furry thing.
And then I like try to stay out of the chain's reach and like head toward and talk to this person.
Meow at this person.
You try to do what? Say that again.
Okay, so
it like. I didn't hear you for a second. It was weird.
I'm interpreting what you're saying as the dude is talking to me.
Yeah.
Like, hey, don't be worried. Like, come on in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna make sure that like you said that there was 8 feet between the wall.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna walk in that shit.
Yeah, great. Okay. And as you do, like the wolf's like, like trying to like get at you, but it's like pretty far away.
Yeah.
Like you're like a cat that like is aware that the dog is chained, and it's like funny to you.
Or like a human that's aware that the dog is.
Or anything that doesn't want to die from a dog. Okay. You approach him. It's a little bit more emotional than I thought, but
I don't think he's gonna fall in love with this guy.
maybe we'll get better as we go. Sometimes I just trust the names of these tracks, but they're not trustworthy. You approach him, and he looks at you. You seem a bit lost, aren't you? And I'm an explorer, so I would know. And it's clearly a goblin. We aren't aware at this point. However,
Thought it was a high elf.
can you put that on the board?
No, that's his.
That's what Homeboy looks like, and his pet wolf.
Oh, cool.
Rad.
Precious.
That's awesome.
That's rad.
And he puts his arm out to you, down low. And he's like, well, you probably can't tell me what your name is. It seems like you're a bit under the weather.
So I go, and I want to write in the sand my name.
Oh, damn. Yeah, you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he looks at it. He's like, looks like Airhead. Is that right?
and I like underline Ridris. I'm like,
Airheaddress. Airheaddress. Headdress.
So I was like, I do the hand sign like, it's not that big a deal. That's fine. Okay.
I'm kidding. I know it's Eris. I can read from it. My name's Sir Harvey, and that's Hairpin. And he points at the wolf, and the wolf's like.
Oh my goodness, it's amazing.
I give a little cat wave at the wolf.
Cute. He looks back at you. He's like, you're probably wondering what I am and who I am.
I write out explorer ?
That's exactly what I am. Explorer, entrepreneur, magician at your service.
I erase explorer and I'm like, magician ?
I'm 3 in 1. All 3 of them is me.
I write out, do you know anything about curses?
Let me tell you, you're in a bit of a pickle.
I'm like...
And you look at him, and it's clear to you this guy has a lot of magic understanding. He has a big, like, hat. Like, he's like the cliche wizard, but a goblin.
Nice.
And he's like, well, someone like you isn't in a pickle. I know just the thing. And he seems to be like, whizzy, do. And immediately, your head goes, poof, and it's just human head, cat.
No!
Everything else is cat.
Mars attacked.
Is it my head or is it like some generic?
Oh, Eris' head.
Okay, cool, thank you.
On a cat body.
Can the cat body
Does it
support
just fall
the
over?
head?
Yeah, immediately the tension of your neck's like, ugh. Yeah.
This is going to take some getting used to.
Are you sounding up when you're trying to write in the sand?
Yeah, what? Come again?
Well, you say what I want to say. What was you writing in the sand?
I sure was.
And now it's much easier to understand what you're saying.
This will be significantly easier, I hope. Thank you so much for fixing my head.
Is that the only thing that ails you? Other than obviously some other bits of you?
No, I mean, the rest of me, the rest of me needs fixing too.
Is it your head? The inside of your head needs fixing.
No, it's the rest of the
Oh,
body.
it probably is. I'll fix that.
Where you see the cat body, that's not normally there. I'm not normally just a cat body with an Aragonasi head that turns into a full cat.
That's not what you usually is.
No, not at all. Not at all. No, I'm actually a full-grown Aragonasi. And this happens to me sometimes. I'm still not entirely sure exactly when it happens, but I'm figuring it out.
That's a bit of a damn shame, isn't it? Because I'm all out of magic.
Oh, well, at least I can communicate with you. Thank you so much for helping me. I'm out here with my friends. We just got done trying to save this land from what was in that giant hill over there.
Well, it's funny because I came here to explore that mountain, and you got, it's gone.
Bad news. There was an evil force that was kind of corrupting it and messing with all the bugs and making them really big and do terrible things. And so we killed that evil force, and that's what happened.
An evil force turning you into a little blue cat looks stupid.
No, actually, that was a separate force. Not
Does this
entirely
thing have
evil, I
pickles
suppose.
all over it too, given the number of times it's referenced pickles.
It's just great. Pickles and cheeky are like my favorite character words.
Actually, that was a separate force that did this, and but again, thank you so much for fixing my face.
It seems like something's on your mind.
Yeah, I need some help. I got it looks like one of my friends may have passed away, and I'm having difficulty finding him to confirm it and to know whether or not he's dead or alive right now. Plus, a whole bunch of my shit's buried in the sand.
What's a bit of a dilemma, isn't it? Well, let me think here for a minute.
You spend that whole time thinking of a different word for a dilemma other than
no, I want, you'll find out what I was thinking of.
We're gonna have to subtitle this Boomhauer. Frick.
What's really true is, I've used up all the basic magic, right? That's like the stuff that's in the main jug of your magic, right? If you were to put a big pot and imagine all your magic was in it, that would be empty at this point. I can't do nothing about that. But I do have a bit of high-level magic left.
Oh, really? Oh, tell me about this high-level magic.
It does really big things.
Really big?
Like the biggest of things. I can't fix you, because you're fucked.
Oh, well.
But I could do something really big.
Actually, while we're on the topic of what you did to me, is my body gonna change into a cat from now on, and I'll always have an Aragonasi head, or the next time I change into a cat, am I just gonna change into a regular cat again, and this is just kind of a temporary fix?
It's
Cool,
your name,
thanks.
right?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think about what I know and what I don't know, and that would be in the latter category.
Well, we'll find out.
I'm saying you don't know. Do you get it?
Yes.
You're
yes.
a cat.
I totally got it.
It's something wrong with your head.
Right. Tell me about this high-level magic thing.
Well, I can use it. Some of them are high-level magic. If you want.
I mean, yeah, tell me about what you can do. I don't know if I appreciate the offer, of course, but I don't really know what I'm getting myself into at this point.
Well, I can talk to you about normal magic, or I could talk to you about high-level magic.
Talk to me about high-level magic, Sir Humphrey.
High-level magic is only for certain things.
Okay.
Really powerful things only once per week. Can I do something with that stuff?
Oh, that's impressive. What are the high-powered things you can do once a week?
Well, I can
can make a sandwich turn into a monster. Or just make a sandwich.
Are you talking about some kind of transmogrification?
Did I explain that? I am an explorer, entrepreneur, and a magician.
Yes, you sure did.
So, what would you like to do? I can do it all with high-level magic. Anything you dream.
What if I'm dreaming of something other
Oh,
than
not that!
turning a
You're nasty!
sandwich?
Oh, I could tell something's wrong with your mind.
I wasn't even... What?
You're a gross little cat, you know?
What are you talking about? This... I'm just
We all know what we're thinking is. It was gross!
I am so Who are you talking to right now?
Do you have a cat boner?
I don't think so. I haven't gotten comfortable with my
You have a
genitalia
cat
yet.
boner. No.
Shit, I got a cat.
He's charging you like, with the high-level magic, we can do whatever you'd like. You want to bring back your friend? You want to get your items back? Choose what you want.
I have to choose between my items or my friend. Why can't I bring both of those things? Then just...
It's a bit too much.
Oh, it's not so high. I'm just kidding.
Slightly
I
too
really
much for
appreciate
the
the
high-level
help
magic.
you're doing.
Yes.
Well, you know what? If I think that if I had my friends here, they would be able to help me find my things. So I would like for Togu to be alive and healthy here. Let's get my friends.
Are you wanting to bring someone back from the dead?
I mean, you know, I think he might be dead. I'm not entirely sure if he is or not. That's one of the things that I was hoping you could maybe help me figure out. But
and he sits there and is like, certainly dead.
Well, shit.
Unless it's a different Togu. Is his last name Showalter?
No, that's definitely
maybe a different Togu
no,
then.
Togu. I think his last name's Jennifer.
Is that right?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
How about this? I'll just do a search for all Togu's last name J.
Yeah.
I came up with 4 of them, and most of them were not alive.
Jessica.
Jessica, that's what it was.
I'm screwed.
Also,
Togu Jennifer.
just,
oh my god.
Just a very quick
Like,
side
it's
note.
like it's any worse than Togu Jessica.
No,
Togu
it's the
Jennifer.
same. Yeah, it's the same.
Just a very quick side note. I did not know that boy cats had penises.
Do not Google them.
And I did Google it.
Oh no.
It's very strange for you at home if you've always wondered, what's that look like?
Spiky.
It's
We'll be
very
right
fucking
back.
strange.
Yeah. See, for anyone that wants a little bit like deeper thought into Eridris. Eridris,
The more you know.
Yeah, he was familiar with what the rumors of cat penises. And
Okay, we're talking about cat penises.
Oh, good. We're still back in this.
yeah, absolutely. And I mean, you were talking about cat boner. This crossed my mind. I'm like, oh my, if we have to RP this moment, I'm like,
did it like cross stream your mind?
Wonderful.
How am I gonna know what it looks like if you can't?
I don't. That's the thing. I don't want to know. But
it's-
You need to know though. If
we
you
do
need,
know
if you
that
have
it's
to RP
blue.
It.
It's blue.
okay. I know.
His whole body.
I know what I've heard about cat penises. Eridris knows what he's heard about cat penises. He really doesn't
The
want to
important bit.
confirm it because it's like his penis. now.
Yellow.
Are you ready?
In real life, I've seen a cat penis, Janelle. This is totally Eridris talking.
Oh, in real life you see one.
Yeah, of course.
When?
On the internet, the first time I heard somebody be like, cat penises look weird.
He's like 12 years old and he's like,
No, it was this morning. I just
I've known it
I
for a
looked it up
long
like a
time.
month ago.
Anyway,
All right. Let's look through everyone's history just to be
So
sure,
weird.
though.
Nope.
All right.
guess whose history is the worst?
All of you histories that are cleared, we're concerned about you.
Just
I don't know what we were doing.
trying to save Toby.
we're trying to say, my friend, you're,
Oh, yeah.
you're doing a brain Google
Jennifer.
search right now.
I'm no, because I'm a magician, I have access to all things, including how many people alive in bidettis.
That's really impressive.
Well, I told you I'm an entrepreneur as well, right? That's a more impressive bit, because I invented the thing that you sit on that lets you poop in it.
A toilet?
A talati.
Okay.
Shit bucket.
It's not a shit bucket. Who said that? Something in my mind. So what is it then?
okay.
Are you gonna fix your friend or just get your stuff back, you prick?
I want to get my friend back. I want to fix my friend. If you can fix my friend, let's fix my friend.
I would have given you any amount of real life money to just get your stuff back. Just for the shock value of it.
Okay, he turns. He's like, "Oh, this is high level magic stuff. It's a bit different than the other stuff, right?
Okay.
It comes at a price.
What kind of price are we
Pretty
talking?
hefty, big price.
Okay. Well, I can't access my inventory right now. So.
Hold my hand.
Okay.
Just
Wait.
puts his hand up. Just hold it for a minute.
All right. Okay. I'm just gonna put my little cat paw.
Yeah. In the future, we call that a high five.
That would have been really nice clarification.
I haven't invented it yet, but using high level magic, I'm aware of it.
You are quite the entrepreneur.
It's not the only thing I have to explore. I'm an explorer. Now, talking about high level magic, there are two things it costs to bring a friend back. One, he'll be the same, except just a bit different. Just it'll be slightly different. Another thing it'll cost is all of your money.
All of my money?
All of it. Which would be how much? This is a DF. You can look in your inventory.
Yeah.
You can't lie to me on this one.
Oh shit. Well,
Yeah.
are you sure?
Actually,
He can't
tell me
access
the real answer, and then tell me
his
what.
inventory right now. How does he know?
The real answer is 2,092 gold.
Okay, what would you like to tell him?
I was like, well, I mean, I only have 500 gold pieces.
All right, now we're gonna do deception.
Hell yeah, I am.
I'm just picturing Adris's giant head, like on this tiny cat body,
I got a
trying to like
6.
hold it up.
Yeah, great. He's like, oh, that's perfect. All 2,900 gold pieces.
Oh, you do have a really good database brain.
I'm an explorer.
But by the way, I think you might have misheard me. It's 2,092. I just don't want you to be.
You're in debt. 800 gold.
Oh God. Technically, I'd be in debt 808 gold. It's fine. Let's just. Fine. I'll give you all my gold to bring my friend back.
Well, fine. I need a bit of your blood.
Oh, okay.
And you need to think something about him. Something you really like about him.
Something I really like about him.
I know it might be hard.
Well.
You have to say it out loud for me.
I mean, first, can we clarify how much blood we're talking?
Just a bit.
I know you should say a bit. But
Put it in this beak up I got from the future.
What?
This thing that I got.
you said a beaker.
Also a time traveler.
It could be.
Viola.
I mean, if
Did you say a beaker or did you say a piece of
I said a pea cup from the future.
That's what I heard. Sure.
Oh, I heard beaker. That is so cup.
I definitely heard pea cup.
A pea cup. Okay.
Plastic tickler.
I just want to clarify. I wrote Sir Harvey and Hairpin like session 3, and it's been
God damn it.
so
I said
long.
Sir Humphrey.
This is my favorite character that I've ever encountered in Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like Jeb a lot.
Jeb's pretty good too.
Jeffrey.
All right. Well.
You want me to cut you?
Can I look at that pea cup and determine whether or not that's going to kill me if I give him that much blood as a cat?
Yeah, I mean it's not that much.
Cool.
It's a little.
Yeah.
It's a little goblin pea cup.
I really like it when.
Pretty big for a cat.
I fucking hate that. I hate that. I don't know why.
Little goblin pea cup.
Why do you? Is that an inventory item? A pea cup. When you can't pee on the ground. Yeah.
I really like it when Togu sings, and I want to sing as good as Togu can sing.
Oh man. Yeah, he's like, I don't believe that.
Turn around.
I mean, that's why not?
Actually, tell me, was that true?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you rolled a 19. I just assumed
Oh.
that you don't like anything about Togu.
Understandable.
Yeah. All right. and he takes that blood, and he starts to just conjure this thing, and you see him start doing this dance. Magic. Oh, it's deep magic. And he's like throwing sand in the air, and he just looks like an idiot to you. Like he's just like, I did it.
I'm into it.
Yeah, no, you're like feeling it. Yeah.
Oh,
Get it, Sir Harvey.
Yeah. Oh, I think I feel the magic. And I'm like looking at my paws and my cat boners.
And he grabs some of the magic at the ground and lifts it up into his hands. And he's like, oh, deep magic, my faith in ye. Quack, quack, duck, duck.
Okay.
Bring Togu to thee.
Yes.
I'm fucking speechless.
And we're gonna take a break.
Don't like that.
Quack, quack, duck, duck.
We'll see you guys in a few minutes.
I'm gonna say that during sex. Also,
During sex, also.
if you guys would like to go and look at the little description down below and go to the link, the bit.ly link, it'll take you to Dice Envy, and Dice Envy is badass as fuck. Awesome. Also, we love you. Also, quack, quack, duck, duck. Who wants to go to break?